This is a gaming show where we keep you up to date with the latest Nintendo related gaming news, and sometimes we also cover PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. We do sometimes. Well, today we do because we need to be talking about Microsoft and the state of Xbox right now. It's not okay, Phil.
Gaming.
Microsoft are arguably the worst company for me right now at the moment, and it's not because of the price increases. Earlier on in the year, Microsoft announced that they would be laying off a staggering 9,000 staff employees across all of their divisions, and it looks like the house of Xbox has also been affected as a result of those cutbacks. Now, this is old news, but I just never got the chance to talk about this, so I'm talking about it now. As a result of the cutbacks, loads of video game developers have been affected. Microsoft are literally cancelling games, they're shutting down studios, they're laying off staff, they're reshuffling production schedules, they're not utilising their IP that they own, and it's me off.
Gaming.
But today I want to take a look at how Microsoft and Phil Spencer in particular have ruined the acclaimed, iconic, beloved video game developer, Rare. They've totally just them up, and I'm not happy about it. I absolutely love Rare. Rare, the video game developers, have been providing me top shelf entertainment from since 1986. I've been obsessed with them from since I was a little kid. Rare are one of my favourite video game developers of all time. Well, they used to be in my top 3 video game developers of all time, but for the longest time they've slipped out of that. Rare are the developers of some of gaming's most recognisable franchises. The list goes on, we can keep going on, but I'm not going to. Like literally, whatever game or genre Rare put their minds to, they can do it, and they can do it well. I'm doing it well. They are the creators of GoldenEye 64, a game so impactful, influential and industry changing, it can arguably secure a top spot in the top 10 greatest games of all time still today. It can. They are the creators of one of Rare's most iconic games, Perfect Dark. Rare can do racing games. They can smash the racing game genre. They've done Diddy Kong Racing. They did Mickey Speedway USA on the N64, which was quite good.
Mickey Speedway USA, 16 magical tracks, 4-player action, Mickey, Donald, and the whole Disney crew.
They've even done RC Pro. I mean, well, to be honest, RC Pro wasn't that great of a NES game. Rare were good at making fighting games, games like Killer Instinct. And let's not even get started on platform and action adventure games. Rare have done games like Conker's Bad Fur Day.
I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you.
Rare have done games like Banjo-Kazooie. Rare are a capable developer. They always have great gameplay. Their game design is on point. They are always pushing technological boundaries on whatever console they are working on. When Donkey Kong Country was released on the SNES, the graphics were absolutely groundbreaking. It was a technological marvel. It looked like CGI. It looked like CGI at the time. It was pushing the SNES to its limits, mate. No, there's no limit. Sorry. But, like, seriously, graphically, Rare games look better than Nintendo's own efforts. Banjo-Kazooie looks so much better than Mario 64. Star Fox Adventures, oh my god. The fur on that game when it was released looked absolutely incredible. One of the best looking GameCube games ever. In the 1990s and the early 2000s, Rare was one of the world's best video game developers. It could stand toe to toe with Nintendo in all its video game efforts. Nintendo relied on Rare to produce a lot of games for their systems, especially during the N64 times when Nintendo didn't really have third-party developers on its side. Rare was able to plug the gap. Rare helped fill out Nintendo's release calendar throughout the N64 generation, and then it all went a bit Pete-tongue. Rare got into trouble. Rare needed help, financial help. Nintendo owned like 49% of the company. and they looked to Nintendo, and Rare said, Nintendo, would you like to buy us, seeing as we are such a good fit for each other? Do you want to buy us? And Nintendo said no. Nintendo said, we do not want to buy you. We don't want that extra 3% shares, which means we would have control over your company. And then for some reason, Nintendo never purchased Rare, and Microsoft bought them instead.
Stupid logo. Yeah, that's better.
Microsoft put Rare to work straight away.
Gaming.
Rare released a game called Grab by the Ghoulies on the Xbox. They also released a sequel to Banjo-Kazooie called Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts on the Xbox 360. Rare also created a brand new IP called Viva Pinata, which was like a farming life-sim game, kind of like... do you know what, to be honest, I never played it, but it was very popular. Viva Pinata was a very popular game. It actually did so well that they actually made a TV show for it.
It's party time!
And we also got games like Cameo and Connect Sports from Rare. To be honest, none of these games that I've mentioned really reached the true iconic, influential, impactful heights of games like GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, or Donkey Kong Country, or even the original Banjo-Kazooie. I think, to be honest, Microsoft didn't actually know what to do with Rare, the video game company, because a lot of the actual original talent, the video game developers who were there during the Donkey Kong Country, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark days, they'd left. They'd left to develop their own video game companies, Free Radical, and some other video game companies. I can't remember what they're called. But the original talent wasn't there. Microsoft didn't know what to do with them. Instead, what we got was generic-looking Kinect Sports games. They just made them make Kinect games for the Xbox One. Rare was a slave to the Kinect Sports series, and to be honest, it was a total waste. We all know that Microsoft were planning on rebooting Perfect Dark. I was super excited for it. I loved playing the original Perfect Dark on the N64. Perfect Dark Zero, I didn't play on the Xbox 360 because it looked a bit trash. But you know, I'd been waiting for Joanna Dark to make a comeback for all these years, and finally Microsoft decided to do something with Rare's IP and develop a brand new Perfect Dark. Yes, it wasn't being developed by the original Rare team, but they're still using their IP. The game looked like it had promise.
I had to lose everything before I could see.
It looked like it was far in development. Do you know what, actually, to be honest, Microsoft shown off a trailer for Perfect Dark in 2024. It had this whole spy espionage vibe. There was a lot of gadgets that you could use. The combat mechanics, Joanna Dark's method of traversal looked kind of interesting. But turns out that that demo wasn't even real. It was some smoke and mirrors. So we still don't actually know what the game actually plays like. We just won't get the chance to see it now. Like, Perfect Dark Reboot has disappeared, and I'm scared for the future of I'm scared for its future. Take-Two actually tried to step in and buy the Perfect Dark game, but they said, you know what? The game's not finished, and you need about another $90 million more to spend to making this game good and finish it. And Take-Two said, I'm not on that. Microsoft have also cancelled one of Rare's brand new games that was in development. A brand new IP. This game was called Everwild. We didn't actually know much about it, to be honest. We got about 3 trailers, I can't remember. We never actually saw any gameplay. It all looked like concept footage, to be honest. But it was a new game coming nonetheless from one of the greatest developers of all time in the UK, one of Microsoft's crown jewel developers. Well, it's not one of Microsoft's crown jewel developers really, because you haven't really utilised them. Everwild was officially announced almost 6 years ago and was described as a mix between action-adventure and Rare's cult hit Viva Pinata. We will never actually see what this game looks like because Microsoft have cancelled it! Rare was an absolute wasted potential for Microsoft. They could have created like a brand new mascot for Xbox and their consoles. Sony had Crash Bandicoot or Nathan Drake. Nintendo had Mario, Zelda, Metroid, and a whole host of other mascot characters. Who did Xbox have? Well, to be honest, you had Marcus Phoenix.
Feel the power of the cog!
You did have him. You also had Master Chief. But you could have had Banjo-Kazooie as well. You could have had like Conker's Bad Fur Day. You could have had another really big high-profile mascot representing Xbox. You just didn't take advantage of that. But alas, here we are in 2025, and the only thing that Rare do, and the only thing that Rare develop, and the only thing that Rare make is Sea of Thieves.
Tick, tick, tick!
And to be honest, I'm not really into that game. It doesn't actually look like... do you know what? The game actually looks alright. I was watching some videos of it all day. It looks kind of fun, but do you know what I mean? Sea of Thieves is like about 10 years old now. Can we have something new to eat, please? Do you know what? I don't even have an Xbox, so I don't know why I'm getting so worked up. So yeah, do you know what? I just wanted to have a little rant. Microsoft didn't utilise the company's strength at all. I feel like they stifled the creativity and Rare's potential. And yes, like I said, a lot of the original talent has left. But Rare still had decent IP. I just think Microsoft have really messed Rare up. It's just basically a Sea of Thieves machine now. Every single brand new IP or reboot that they were planning has just gone out the window. It's gone. Go! Everwild been cancelled. We literally got 2 trailers for that and poof, gone. Go! Perfect that. It was a return for Rare's IP to come back into the spotlight. We got 1 trailer for that game, and what happened? Poof, gone. Go! Yeah, I just think Microsoft have f***ed everything up. They're buying all these video game developers, all these studios. You're literally buying like 60% of the video game industry's IP. And what do? You end up doing nothing with them. You shut down the studios. All these IPs that you're holding on to, you're just dashing them out into the ether and we're never going to see them again. And it's freaking me out. It's freaking me out.
Gaming.